Hello, I'm going to spend a few minutes looking at the MAH Actuator. So what is an MAH Actuator? Well, I've got one in front of me here, so let's have a look at it. It's a strain wave gearbox, this top section here, with a servo motor in the midsection here, an encoder in the rear, and a brake in the rear if required. They come in varying sizes, but they all have this single packaged form. There are 6 sizes available, from 14 to 40. This is actually a 17 frame, but we've got a 14 frame, a 17 frame, a 20 frame, a 25, a 32 and a 40 frame. The gearbox ratios vary on the products depending on what your requirements are for your torques and your speeds, and they go from 51 to 1 to 161 to 1. It can be provided in different voltage forms as well, so you can have three different voltages are available. You can have 220 volt or 110 volt AC or 48 volt DC. They're the standard voltage options, but there are other options if you need a special that can be done. The encoder options are Nikon A, absolute 24-bit single turn, 16-bit multi-turn, BIS-C 19-bit single turn, 16-bit multi-turn, or an incremental encoder, 2,500 lines pulses per rev. Okay, so that's the basic product. As I said, a brake can be fitted as an option. That will vary the length of the product. If you change the gearbox ratio, that doesn't change the actual dimensions of the product. But if you do add a brake to the unit, then that will increase the length of the unit. The unit can also be provided with a flange if required. This is a non-flanged version here. But if it had a flange, then the flange would be in this center section here. It's IP65 as standard, and also can be provided as an IP67 option upon request. Cabling can either be, as shown here, on a side mount, or can also be rear mounted. It's maintenance free, requires no maintenance during its lifetime. And it has this through hole through the center here, you can see, which allows you to bring cabling and tubing through directly to your load, which is mounted on this top surface here. This is the rotary element here. Okay. It has, as I stated, a very high accuracy of 10 arc seconds. So it's ideally suited to applications where you need high accuracy, high payload, fairly low speeds, but reasonable speeds. So applications consisting like medical applications, robotics, remote operating vehicles, factory automation, machine tool, those type of applications are ideally suited to this type of product. If you're using the battery-backed units, then you will get a small inline battery pack which plugs directly into the unit as well. So that allows you to memorize the position when the unit is powered down, and if the unit moves during its powered down cycle, then it will remember where it is at all times. It's unlikely that you can actually move this while it is powered down due to the gear ratio, but let's assume if you could, then it would remember where it is. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, then please feel free to like and subscribe. If you've got any questions, then again, please feel free to contact us at any time. I thank you for your time.